Hey guys, welcome to another video. Does this happen to you that you meet this really amazing girl you really like, you feel like she's the one, you have like amazing chemistry, you just feel like that you know her for really long, but what happens after that is you kind of fuck it up. She doesn't want to talk to you, you act needy, you act clingy, and she's kind of gone. And then you think, why does this always happen with me? Why is it that always I'm the one who's taking so much action, who's the one jo itni zyada mehnat kar, who's putting in so much of hard work, but when I meet that girl that I really like, when I feel like, oh my god, now I met this girl I really like, and it's going to be so amazing when I spend some time with her. But then as soon as you do that, she kind of leaves. Why does that only happen with you? Why? And then also, once we cover this part, why this happened, I'm going to give you the solution to it. Also, then we move forward into the idea of, should you at this point be going for hookups or maybe just getting into a relationship if you can't decide that. And then once this is done, we'll also be talking about what point of your life you're at right now. Maybe you're at a point where you just want to hook up with people, or maybe you're at a point where you just want to be in a relationship with a girl. How do you make your life accordingly to that time of your life, and how do you make that happen for yourself? What are the things you gotta look out for? What are the things you're not supposed to look out for? And how do you evolve if you want to evolve from one stage to the other? So let's start with it. Welcome back guys, my name is Kshitij. I teach you guys about dating advice, personal development, and how to build your amazing lifestyle. Today, we're talking about fuckboys stuff, and we're talking about relationship stuff, and we're talking about you wanting to go after the girl but not getting the girl. But before we begin today's video, I want you guys to subscribe, man. Come on guys, if you're not subscribed yet, aise kaam nahi chalega. That's not how it's gonna work. It's not cool. Hey guys, come on, I showed you like new lights and shit, everything's out. Like come on, just hit the subscribe button, spank it, smash it, demolish it. Now, coming back to the video, when I was starting out with game, what used to happen was, like, I used to be the guy, the example that I'm giving you right now. I've been going out, I've been talking to girls, and everything has been going amazing, and then I'm getting some results as well. I'm maybe like hooking up with people, I'm maybe dating a couple of girls, and then getting out of a relationship, maybe in a relationship, whatever, just normal life is going. But then suddenly, there's a point in time where I meet this girl, and I'm like, oh my god, I think she's special. Special, you know, you're getting fucked whenever this comes up, okay, special. So I'm like, she's special. And she's not like the other girls, man. Like, you know, this one's special. She's not like the other girls. Maybe she is really pretty, maybe she's not that pretty, but there's just a vibe, a connection that I feel with her, and it's just amazing. We keep talking on the phone for like hours, like, you know, 2-3 hours. We keep talking on the phone, and we want to meet, and I'm checking out her old pictures, like her college pictures or her school pictures, and I think she's so cute, like the way she's evolved, and I just want to know more about her, which is why I want to go back in time and just see what all pictures she had on Facebook, what all stuff she likes, and all of that stuff. And I really feel like we have a connection. Now, anytime this has happened, as you guys already know, this does not work out. This never works out. Here's why this doesn't work out. Because when I'm at my spree, when I'm at my thing of just like, you know, not giving a fuck and just being amazing and just having fun in life and just being this really cool guy, at the time she really likes me, because that is something that everybody likes. Alright, everybody, not in the sense of like, you know, the mainstream one, everybody likes that, but that is something that most people are gonna like. So when she sees you living life and just killing it like that and just having so much fun, she's drawn to that. She's drawn to that. But then once she's drawn to that, what you do, or what I used to do, is I would project my own lack of validation onto her and try to just grab her down, which is always repulsive. The video that I did, how to not be desperate, if you're doing that, like watch that video as well. That's going to be important for you as well. I would do that. I'd start acting all needy. I'd start acting all like, you know, opening my heart out to her, that baby, I feel like we've got this great connection and everything. And she's like, you know, I just want to be with a fun guy. Why the fuck are you behaving like each and every guy out there who does this, who wants to just talk to me and just open his heart and be vulnerable, tell his sob stories to me? Now, I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to do that, but there's a time for it. I would do it too early, and that's what everybody else does. They be vulnerable, they open themselves up too early. That means, what is that? That means I want emotional connection with her, and I want emotional rapport from her, and I want her to listen to my sob fucking stories and maybe almost like take care of me. I just wanted the validation, and she can sense it that I want the validation. I am not giving myself the validation. I'm coming from an empty cup. I'm coming from a place where I might have a wound, and I'm trying to get it filled by her. She doesn't want that. Or what you do is, because you've had lack of female connection, finally now there's one girl who likes you, finally there's one girl who's going to listen to you. So tum sab usi ko batate the, like, you burden her with your own stories and your stuff that, oh my god, I did this, and you're so amazing, and you just start projecting yourself. Also, the problem here is that right now you're not even in a relationship with her. You're just kind of talking, you're just exploring. She's just trying to get to know more of you. Whereas you've already decided in your head, like the Dhoom movie, where Uday Chopra would see a beautiful girl and he'd just be on the bike and just imagining, oh yeah, ye piche ladki, aur aage ladki, aur mere bacche ho jayenge. Now I'm gonna have kids, I'm gonna get married, all of this stuff. And think about his mom and everything, be like, my mother's gonna be so happy. My dead mother has given me this gift. This girl has come to me because of the blessings of my dead mother. And you're just playing in a complete fantasy, which does definitely feel good at that time. But what that does is that only remains as fantasy, because once you've gone ahead of it, you're not in reality. You're not seeing things for how they are, but how you wish them to be. And they could be like that only if you calm the fuck down, relax. Because at any time I'd start projecting myself in the future. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be dating this girl. It's gonna be so amazing. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go on trips. All my friends are gonna be like, oh my god, Kshitij's girlfriend is so hot. She's so amazing. I'm gonna introduce her to all of the people. And because I'm invested so much with her, into her, and I want certain things from her, it becomes very difficult for me to maintain my cool and just be this guy who has everything, who is abundant. What I do is I fall into scarcity and I start being needy. I start pestering her. I start wanting a validation, and she can sense that. So the solution to this thing, what I found out was that literally do not project into the future. View things as how they are. Like, to the extent that till the time I haven't had sex with a girl, okay, and I found this to be really helpful. Till the time I haven't had sex with a girl, or till the time I haven't been in a relationship with her already where it's clear that we're dating, I will not think about dating the girl and have these mental memories going into the future and just imagining and visualizing me and her and just this beautiful relationship, because that shit is not true. It's just in your head and it's needy. And why girls feel this is needy, alright? See, I'm not saying that the girl does not want a relationship. She wants a relationship, but the problem is she wants something more as well. She wants to have fun. She wants to have adventures. She wants to be with a guy who's cool, not someone who just wants to drag her down and just constrain her and just not be fun. What I found out was, in the start, I'm just going to be fun. Like, no matter how much I like the girl, I'm going to try and control myself. Shuru mein wo hota nahi tha. It did not happen in the start. And as and when I progressed and got good with this and started to control my own emotions, being in touch with my own emotions, realizing that I am fucking myself up out here myself, there's no one else who's doing that, then things started to come in place. Even though, fast forward a couple of years and even till now, there are a couple of moments where I do fall back into the old pattern, and that's completely fine because I'm evolving at every moment. So I stopped doing that. Now, once I stopped doing that, I was like, no, it's literally like stop doing it. It's like, no, I'm not gonna see, I am not in the future. I don't want to date this girl. I don't know. I don't even have her right now. Maybe not. So my mindset started to be maybe not. Maybe I would, maybe I'll not. Let's see, we'll find out. But right now I'm just gonna have fun. If she wants to come along, she can, but I'm just gonna have fun. You get it? So I'm gonna have fun. So we start having fun, we start going on dates, and because I was just having fun, not wanting a validation, not craving for it, not desiring it, and just not being overly invested in it, I was more chill as well. And she was like, oh my god, this guy's not like the other guys, and he's not trying to grab me down, he doesn't want my validation, he's not needy for it, he's not desperate. And then the girl started to pop up the question, be like, okay, Kshitij, what are we, Like, the what are we question, like what are we? I was like, great. Now at that point, if I'm with a girl who I really like, and let's say, we've been on like a couple of dates and we've had sex, and I've started opening myself up to her, at that point I can get into it like a normal relationship as well. So the solution here, what that becomes is, once you meet a girl, do not open yourself up to the girl, do not be vulnerable right from the start, because right now that's what each and every guy is doing, and she's tired of that shit. No, she wants to have fun, crazy stuff, crack jokes, tease, flirt, have fun, just have fun. Just make her have a great time. Go on adventures. Do crazy shit. Alright? Do things with her. Or maybe have a great conversation with her. Alright? Do that. Then once there's enough sexual tension going. Alright? Sexual tension. Attraction going. Once that has been happening, or maybe you made out a couple of times, or maybe you've had sex, or you're in a relationship now. Now, once you have sex, alright? Once you hook up, then you can open yourself up and show her your personality. You can be vulnerable to her and build a more deeper emotional connection with her. Get to know her, let her get to know you. If both of you mutually like each other, you can progress that into a relationship. Or if she does not want to meet you again, then you just end it up there. Now, moving on. You gotta decide if you wanna get into a relationship with the girl or you wanna just hook up with her. Whatever it is that you wanna do, I am not judging. Till the time it's consensual, it's completely fine. If the girl wants to hook up with you, that's great. You want to hook up with her, that's great. If this comes as a shock to you that girls might just want to hook up with you and not be in a relationship, or just hook up with you out of the confines of a serious relationship, then guess what? Time to open your eyes up. Guys, it's 2019. Tinder is here, one of the world's biggest apps. Bumble is here. Priyanka Chopra is supporting Bumble. That shit is mainstream. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Happen, Instagram, everything is happening. Alright? Just look at your friend circle. How many of the guys or the girls have met each other through Bumble? Or how many people have been dating or just been hooking up with each other through Tinder or Bumble or all of these online dating apps? Alright? So this might come across as a shock to some of you, but women love sex. Specifically if it's non-judgmental. Or the only time if it's non-judgmental. If it's out of love, that's great as well. But then at some time, if it's non-judgmental and she finds a cool guy who she wants to hook up with and the guy just wants to hook up with her and he's not gonna judge her for her choices and call her a slut, then it's gonna be fine. It's okay, right? So that shit is real. And which is why all this debate about fuckboys has been going on online, that okay, there are these fuckboys, there are that fuckboys, everyone's a fuckboy these days. Why do you think that's going on? Why do you think everyone's talking about fuckboys these days? Because they're the ones who's fucking owning that shit. They're the ones who are out there in the mainstream. Girls are hooking up with fuckboys, which is why they know that there are so many fuckboys out there. And they want to steer clear of them because pehle, maybe they hooked up with a fuckboy. Now she doesn't want to hook up with a fuckboy. Whereas there are a lot of my friends, there are a lot of girls out there who just want to have sex with fuckboys because they're just so chill. They're not gonna judge her, and it's just completely fine. I'm not saying that you gotta be a fuckboy or you gotta be in an exclusive relationship. I'm not saying that at all. Neither am I looking down upon either of the two things. Neither am I endorsing any of the two things. What I'm saying here is decide for yourself what you want to do. Alright? Maybe let's say you're in college and you're dating this girl who you really like and you feel that she's the one. By all means, get into a 10-year-long relationship, marry the woman of your life. It does not matter if she's the only girl you've dated, it's okay. Just make sure you're coming out of choice and you're not coming out of neediness. Your thought process is not that if I break up with this girl, I'm not gonna get any other girl. Just make sure it's coming out of true connection, and deciding that becomes very difficult. Mostly you lie to yourself. So what works for me and what I tell people to do is when you're starting out, if you're needy, you're desperate and everything, most often than not, she's not the girl that you will be ending up with, alright? You just want to end up with her. That is because you just want the validation and you're just craving that, alright? So if you're that, what you want to do is, I want you to date around, I want you to have crazy adventurous sex, I want you to just hook up with people, have crazy experiences, get all of that stuff going out of the place. Get into a state of abundance where you can choose anybody, get the skill set going, where you know how female psychology works and you're good at flirting with girls without creeping them the fuck out and knowing how to attract a girl towards you. Get attraction, sexual tension sorted, knowing how to flirt in a very nice, appreciative manner. Once you know that, then you're at a position to choose, okay, who is the girl who I wanna go out with, or who's the girl I wanna date, alright? But also again, just to remind you, do not take this the wrong way. Do not be like, okay, the first girl I met and she wanted to date me, but because Kshitij said I should be dating a lot more girls and have more experience, then I should be getting a relationship. So I said no to her, but now I kind of regret it. I did not say shit like that. I'm just giving you certain scenarios which are possible. So you got to decide for yourself, your morality, your ethics, what you want in life. I'm just here to give you the tools. I do not know everything. I cannot tell you to make decisions I cannot be the one to make decisions for you. You got to make your own fucking decisions. Dab on them decisions, brothers. Alright, so now, once you decided what you want to do in life, you want to be in a relationship. Are you that guy who just wants one girl and just makes sweet love to her for eternity? Are you one of that guys, right? Or are you one of that guys who just wants to maybe just hook up with a lot of girls? Or are you one of those guys who maybe wants to just mess around for a while and then maybe later on find that girl and then be in a relationship with her? Whatever you want to do, alright? Whatever you want to do. That's not the point. The point is that you choose for yourself. So then decide who you are, what you want, get a lot of experience going, learn how all of this shit works, and then see what you want to do. And what's going to happen is, when you're starting out, you might want different things, and then once you evolve as a person and you grow, you might want different things. So fast forward from the time when I started out, 3-4 years, at this point where I've worked on inner child healing and all of the wounds that I had, where I wasn't able to get into a relationship, commitment was an issue. Now I think I'm fine with if maybe I want to date someone, I think I'm cool with it. And it's not just that over the years, because I've worked on spirituality and inner child healing and trauma healing, usi ki wajah se I'm at the point where I can date as well. Also, it's because over the years I've had enough sex. So earlier what used to happen was that I just wanted to have sex. But now because of that, because of me having certain experiences and having enough sex over the years, I'm at the point where sex is not a big deal. Where it's not like, oh my god, I just want to have sex. I hope I can just get sex. It's not that, because now my body knows that I'll get it. It's okay. So now that desperation, that desire, that craving isn't there. Of course I want to have sex, but it's not coming from that place of कि यार मेरे को जो sex नहीं मिला तो मर जाऊंगा, मेरी life goal ही virginity lose करना है या दिन रात sex करना ही है, ठीक है? It's not that. I'm very comfortable and calm with that. So now, if my goal is not that, fast forward 5-6 years where I I'm a very flirty guy. I'm someone who's very sexual in and of itself. Like my personality is very sexual, very out there. I'm loud, I'm funny, all of that stuff. So now whenever I go up to a girl and I talk to her, guess what she does? She puts me into the category of being a lover, okay? Versus someone who's just, maybe a potential boyfriend. So this is another thing that I want you guys to know. So girls mostly put guys into two categories. One, the amazing ones that they might want to fuck, or two, the ones that they might want to get into a relationship with. Alright, so the one guy who is a flirt, who's charming like that, there is in no way they want to date him, because they know that this guy might just break her heart. So she might not want to date him. Although if she's, let's say, heartbroken or something, or she wants some revenge fuck, or maybe it's been a long time that she hasn't had sex, or maybe she just doesn't want to get into a relationship, she just wants to have normal sex, then this guy is gonna be the go-to guy. Whereas the other guy, the guy who's, not very flirty, not very out there, he's more safe. This is the guy they want to get married to. This is the guy they'd want to date, okay, most of them. If she's someone who wants to be in a relationship. At the same time, women want to meet a guy who is, fun, charming, chatty, all of that, have great, amazing experiences with that, like the one I was telling right now, and then start dating that guy, okay, when they discover that his real personality, he's a nice guy, okay. That should also happen. So mostly what you want to do is, while starting out to talk to the girl, you never want to be falling into the provider frame. Provider frame is basically someone who's just providing for the girl, who's picking her up, dropping her, buying her drinks, buying her flowers, being for her at all times. Just the basically the guy just go friend zone kar legi, or the guy she uses to help her out with her resources. Not every girl does that. Neither do girls do that conscious. If I was a hot girl, I'd be like, if a guy's like, do you want a free drink? I was like, yeah, sure. A guy's like, I'm gonna pick you up. I was like, yeah, sure. They're like, here's a free dress for you. I was like, yeah, sure. Like, so I would take it, alright? So no judgment on that. So I'm saying this because I don't want you guys to be judging anything out here. Okay, this could be new to you as well. So as I just told you, in the starting, being a lover guy, and then later on transitioning into more of like a safe bet, or maybe someone who's just got more personality, but maybe who's not that safe. Alright, not like the safe guy, but just being more stable, more open and vulnerable, who she can have a connection with. Now, fast forward 3 to 4 years. Alright, now whenever I go up and talk to the girl, by default I'm always in the lover category. Alright, by default I'm always in the lover, the fuckboy category. So whereas me, I don't wanna always just have sex. I don't wanna be the guy who just wants to have sex. Because what could happen is, if I be that guy who just hooks up with the girl, then she just puts me into the lover category, and she's just like, okay, this guy, go, no, I'm not gonna date him, and she might not want to see me again, or she might not want to see you again. So the problem here is, because there's so much of abundance, there's so much guys here and there, literally a swipe right away, the girl gets the match. You're literally ordering dudes in a fucking app, dude. Right, so no one has this much patience to be like, okay, this guy I want to date, or maybe this guy I don't want to date. So the filters have been very strong, so it might just get difficult for you. So now, if you go out and you instantly hook up with the girl, and then later on you think of being in a relationship with her, but then she's already put you into that confident lover guy, and she's not meeting you again, you fucked up your chances to be in a relationship with her. Whereas at the same time, if you be into the provider frame, she's going to take advantage of you. She's going to get you to order a pizza, buy her drinks, flowers, pick her up, drop her, all that stupid ass shit that guys anyway fucking do. So what the fuck is the solution then? The solution here then becomes that, because sex is not a big deal now, for me personally, I don't want to like just hook up with people right then and there. What I want to do is, I want to go out and I want to just talk to the girls, go on a couple of dates with them, just hold off sex, right? Hold off sex, and then maybe later on, when it's just happening like 3-4 dates ke baad, then go ahead and have sex and just hold it off. Whereas initially, like 1 date, 2 dates, done. Pakka. Maximum was like 2 dates. And now if I do this, what are the chances that I will not be falling into that provider zone again initially, and she just puts me into the friend zone? How do I avoid that? I'll tell you why. The thing is that when I was starting out, or if you're some person who's like 5 years back, right? You're that person who's just starting out. At that point, you're needy, right? There's a lot of neediness and desperation. Fast forward 3, 4, 5 years, maybe 2 years. Now, if you feel you're not that needy, so now if you hold off sex, that's going to work in your favor. Because when you hold off sex, the girl can sense that if you wanted, you can have sex with her right then and there, but you choose to hold it off. So then that puts the power of the relationship, the power of the dynamic in your favor, and not fuck it up pehle. So now if I want to hold off sex and not just directly jump to sex, then that's going to work in my favor. Because now I'm an evolved guy and I'm not desperate. Because now I'm in abundance. Sex is not a big deal for me. I've worked on myself. I'm not going to be needy. I'm not going to be crazy. And by me just talking to her normally, there's going to be inherent attraction. पहले क्या होता था, initially when I started out, I had to do attraction, but now I am game, I am attraction in and of itself. So whatever I do, there is no way that will not be coming across as attractive, because to the core confidence has been built. The core means I am an attractive guy in and of itself. I'm not trying to build attraction, I am an attractive guy. So my mere presence is gonna get her attracted to me. And then if at that point, because she knows that I'm a cool guy, if I'm holding off sex, then she's gonna chase for it even more and want it even more. So that's gonna be great if you're one of those guys who wants to be in a relationship with the girl. That's how you play it. But you gotta decide, man, which guy are you? Are you the guy who wants to just have sex with the girl, or are you the guy who wants to be in a relationship with the girl? Because let's say she only wants to hook up with you, or let's say you only want to hook up with her, and she's the girl who wants to be in a relationship with you, then it's not gonna work out. Shit's gonna get fucked up. But decide what you want, man. If you want to hook up with her and you open yourself up to her and you're in comfort and you're building an emotional connection and being vulnerable to her and just having all romance and shit, she might not want to hook up with you and she'll put you into the comfort zone. She'll put you into the friend zone. Or maybe you're on a date with a girl and you're getting the signs that she wants to have sex with you, but you want to hold it off. Then there's a risk that this window might not open up again and she might not want to have sex with you, because she might be thinking that you cannot take a hint and that you're a pussy. So she might not want to fuck you after that. So that's a risk as well. Also, you don't want to jump into a relationship with a girl who's kind of fucked up. You want to be able to read people. If she wants to hook up with you, or if she's someone who wants to be in a relationship with you, but because she has low self-esteem, she's got a lot of issues of herself which she hasn't been working on, she's not capable of being in a relationship. So you want to protect yourself also. So basically, let's say you want to be in a relationship with this girl, you think she's amazing, but there are certain red flags. Try to not get into a relationship with that girl, because she will fuck you up, and there's a high chance she might be fucking up other dudes outside if she's one of those kinds as well. Alright, so do not ignore those red flags. You've got to be good at reading people. At the same time, if there's a girl, she said that she only wants to hook up, and you're trying to get her into a relationship, that's going to be fucked up as well. At that time, don't be too emotionally involved. If you just want to hook up, just hook up and leave. Or maybe you can continuously hook up if that is something that you both mutually decide on. So you're going to be able to read people as well, and never open yourself up to a girl who has kind of issues, who is someone who does not want to be in a relationship, or who you feel might just cheat on you. Alright? Don't get into a relationship with her. So read and screen for girls who only want to fuck, or who want to be in a relationship with you as well. Because let's say if there's a girl who only wants to fuck and you're trying to just hold off sex, that's not going to work out. You're much better off by just controlling your emotions, not being attached to her, and just hooking up with her. That way she wins and you win. But if you want to be in a relationship with her and hooking up is not fine with you, then don't do it as well. Alright, so decide who you want to be, screen for them, be clear with what the fuck it is that you want. Be good at reading people, do not fuck yourself up, but at the same time, do not try to trap her down. That's going to be very repulsive. Be fun, be floaty, be amazing, and then decide when it's going to be right for you to hold off sex. When is it right for you to not hold off sex? Alright? That being said, guys, I hope you guys got some insights out of it. Not every time, the things jo hame lagta hai ki there are times when it doesn't work for you. Also, you might be at a different place in time right now, or you might be at a different place in time 5 years. So the things that you wanted earlier, you might not want right now, and maybe the things that you want right now might not work later on. So at the same time, the things that you did before got you certain results, but now 3 years down the line or 5 years down the line, you want something else. So doing the same things puts you back into that frame, that same paradigm, and does not let you evolve into the other person. So you gotta let go of those old strategies and decide what it is you want right now, and use strategies according to that. And then later on, if somewhere along the line you decide to evolve and maybe you want a different thing, you could be doing things differently then as well. So do not be afraid of evolution, and do not be sticking around with only one thing, or just being so rigid that there's only one thing to do a certain thing. You will be evolving as a person, and that is a good thing. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys to that. It's an advanced level video. Some of you guys might not get it, but this is a video that is going to be helpful for you years down the line, as in when you progress. That being said, guys, I hope you liked today's video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, because you guys will be coming back, because you guys love me. I love you. Hit the subscribe button. Spank it, smash it, demolish it, and as always, I'm going to see you guys soon. Peace, boys!